Hey y'all, welcome back. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what the messages are for the collective. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What's the collective need to know and be made aware of? So you all, before the this reading commenced, I did hear welfare and warfare all at the same time. So what that meant to me was just be mindful that yes, we are in a spiritual battle. I mean, it's almost unending, but I think we just not forget that, you know, this is occurring as above, so below, and it's all about the well-being of the warriors. That's you, collective, at this time. So it's more or less that, you know, God is not forgotten sort of message, possibly, or energy coming from that welfare, warfare. But we'll see what comes out in the cards, okay? Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Thank you. All right, I knew there was a card that flipped out in the deck. I think that was it. All right. There is a jittery energy here happening, forming right now on my end. I can pick up physically. All right, I think we'll end it with this. All right, y'all. So yeah, there are scare tactics coming, is what I'm getting. So this could be by way of someone intimidating you, or either you're picking up the energy from someone that you were connected to. So possibly your ex, or you know what? And then with the whole welfare, warfare energy, you know how, you know, if you have experienced a twin flame union with someone, you know how your lives mirror one another. So, you know, when an event is happening in their lives, it tends to have happened in your life, or is happening around that same time. So you're able to share these commonalities and experiences all throughout the journey, right? Even after things have ended, because there is a connection there. You can't deny it. Now, what you're picking up is from them. So when the well-being energy came up, I knew exactly, because we are in a spiritual battle, as I mentioned, that, you know, while someone is healing and they're going through, you know, their area of reckoning with things that they have done, you know, receiving the karma, possibly being haunted at this point, you know, for what they dished out, you possibly are also picking up those energies, but do not claim those energies as your own. That's not you. You're just getting an insight of what's going on the other end, or the other side, right? The other twin. So that's what's happening here. And I can, you know, confirm that with this Seven of Pentacles reverse at the bottom of the deck energy. So out of mindfulness, just know that you need to cast those energies away. They have nothing to do with you at all. Seven of Pentacles is a total loss of investments, incomes, things that, you know, one thought that would bring them prosperity and abundance along the way. This could be somebody with a stingy attitude, or someone who felt like they could dictate or play God. You know, they didn't have to give you what it is that you stood in need of, that they had plenty of, but they felt like it was their choice whether or not, you know, they wanted to give, even though, you know, they knew you were in need, and it was their duty as, you know, a human being, just at the lowest form, to assist you, but they did not do it. So they're losing everything at this point. And it has a lot to do with someone who was egotistical and all about Benjamins, all about money. So however they acquired that, it is soon leaving now. So that's the duress that's going on here. So if you're picking up on, you know, the sadness, the depression, the anxiety, the nervousness, even suicidal thoughts, that's exactly what they're dealing with now, because they are so attached to money. They don't know anything about emotions. They don't know really much about anything else when it comes to elements, other than money is the pathway that they, you know, they signed up for. They signed on the dotted line to give me all the money. All I want is money. So the fact that they have to reckon with losing that thing that meant the most to them, above their family, above their kids, above their relative, whoever, you know, because the love of money is what took over. So now they're going through all of these battles, whether they be mentally, whether it be physical battles that they're having to, you know, be confronted by people. If there's any sort of like dark energies around them, they're being haunted by that. You know, whatever it is that they did to obtain this money that they've, you know, willingly held on to and stabbed other people in the back to be able to get, and, you know, turn their noses up at people who were in need. You know, all of this is here, like the rooster has come home to roost. Devil card energy in the reverse is the last card that came out here. But let me get an idea of what's happening here with this devil card reverse. So I'm from what I'm understanding, there's not enough to pay this debt here. Because the devils come, you know, they're always there to collect, because they feel like, you know, if I do this for you, what are you going to do for me? So when it's signed on the dotted line of the contract that, you know, if you, yes, please give me money and I'll make sure to return the favor with this. I'll give you my life. I'll give you whatever it is that you want. Well, this person can't pay up. Is what I'm getting with this devil card reverse energy. So now with this Two of Swords, there is a decision on the table to where there's not a lot to go off of. So when I mention contemplating, you know, well, I said suicidal thoughts, but just so you know, that other person is possibly contemplating taking their own life because they can't pay this bill. And they're losing everything that they thought, you know, meant anything to them. So if all these pentacles means people that they would like to run to now, that they possibly abandoned, that they want to run to for, you know, for shelter, for, you know, some sort of way to keep them hidden from what they're up against, those people are nowhere to be found. They're gone. They've lost everything. And they're in the midst of losing. Whatever is left is gone. Now, back to the Two of Swords energy. So if I said, you know, they are contemplating, you know, leaving or taking their own life, because Judgment is here, and then the Justice card reverse is here. So if they ended up, you know, taking their own life, they're taking the easy way out, because they feel like that's how they're going to escape said judgment. And the Justice card could have something to do with if they are up against something that is in the justice system, like the courts, they know that they're going to lose. Like they already know. So it's either that they, you know, just dismiss themselves. I don't want to keep saying the S word. So yeah, if this is like a court battle looming, then they know it's a wrap for them. So the Two of Swords, you know, not having a lot of answers, a lot to go off of. They're blindfolded. They're guarding themselves with their swords because they know that they're up against something that they cannot win. They're blindfolded. It's nighttime. Like they can't see any clarity. Like that's all really that they have to depend on are their thoughts, which that's not good enough, because just the thoughts alone, it's not connected to feelings. It's not connected to, you know, money, because they don't have any. So they really couldn't buy their way out of this. They can't love their way out of this, like call on loved ones, because pretty much everyone's turned their back on them. And then they can't do anything because I don't see any wands here. So all they have is swords, their thoughts, and that's not enough to get them out of this judgment, this impending judgment here. But the Two of Swords means that, yes, a decision has to be made. But if it were up to them and their thoughts, it's like lights out. I'm out of here. All right, y'all, let me see what else is here. Again, y'all, whatever y'all are feeling is not yours. Don't claim it. It's not yours. This person is fighting a battle alone. But normally if you hear that, you're like, oh, I feel so bad for them. But, you know, this is the type of person that it's like, it's about time. You know, you're like, it's finally all of their dirty deeds have caught up with them. And now they see that they've abandoned everyone around them that tried to love them, help them, you know, assist them. They spitting on people. Spitted. Did I say spitted? I'm sorry. They spit on people, spit in people's faces around them, disrespected everyone. It was all about them. But now they have nowhere to turn. But there's a decision that needs to be made here. And they're thinking about making that decision their own, on their own terms, their own time, because that's all they have is just them. All right, y'all, let's see what else is here. I'm going to turn, let's see, let me jump over here into this King of Cups and then the Lover's reverse. And then let's see what's here. Oh, the King of Swords was face down on the Lover's card reverse. So, family, you know, that Lover's card reverse, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but, you know, could be Gemini energy as well. But the King of Swords was laid face down on top of that energy. So that means, you know, I feel like this is a family member or someone possibly that they were dealing with in sort of a love situationship. Maybe this King of Cups has something to do with it as well, as far as like this lover family energy here. But there are two kings here. Let me see what's going on, y'all. Y'all know this is some powerful energy right here at the top. Spirit, tell me more about this King of Swords. So this King of Swords wears some type of uniform. I'm getting an energy right now of they wanted to put someone under the jail, or either they are the ones that were to be put under the jail. But I feel like it's a vice versa energy to where they both wanted to do this to one another. Whoever this person is that I've talked about in your energy that you're picking it up to, you're feeling the vibes of how they're feeling, but you just know that, you know, I don't know where this energy is coming from. And well, you do now. But whoever this is, there was some sort of, somebody wanted someone locked up. Somebody is locked up with this energy here. But I feel like it has to do with family. Now, if it's not occurred now, it is going to occur. Because all I'm getting energy here is jail. Jail energy coming from this King of Swords. And the fact with the partnership with the Lover's card reverse. Now, the King of Cups, Spirit, what is this King of Cups energy? I heard I told you. King of Cups. So King of Cups could be a best friend or could be an ex-lover, but this King of Cups knew something, tried to warn somebody, or tried to warn this person, your ex-person possibly, of this King of Swords, or possibly some sort of direct response from the tactics that were used against this King of Swords backfired. Like maybe it's repercussion from what was done to this King of Swords. Now it's being done to your person by way of this King of Swords. Because I feel this King of Swords, I feel like they wore a uniform, but possibly they're the ones that are locked up right now. That's what I'm kind of picking up here. And then this King of Cups with that I told you so energy here. So I feel like there's some sort of communication still with the King of Cups and your ex-person. All right, let me see what else is here. I'm not sure what happened between this. I wanted to say I'm not sure what happened between these brothers. I almost said that. Because it could be that. And the King of Cups just felt like, it feels like somebody that was just there all along, that kind of was like I said, like a best friend or ex-lover, that maybe they were disguised as best friends, but they were really lovers, two guys, which there's nothing wrong with that. But the perception of it was people didn't know that they were in some sort of like love relationship union. But this King of Swords energy, have the skills to pay the bills or be the boss or something. That's what I was hearing while I was talking, but it kind of zoops went on past me that quick. The skills to pay the bills or the cost to be the boss is coming from this King of Swords energy here. They want to be me, is what I'm hearing, the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is the one that sounds like, again, that they're the ones that have been locked up, or they're the ones that are behind bars. All right, let me keep going. Let me keep going. I'm going to turn these cards over here. Oh, look, there's the, the King of Pentacles showed up, y'all. There's the Moon card. And then the Four of Pentacles on its side. So let's get into this King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is connected to this Devil energy, this pay up energy. And then the fact that, you know, the Seven of Pentacles reverses at the bottom of the deck, losing everything. This King of Pentacles could either be representation of the person in the Seven of Pentacles that's losing everything. And I would say that that would be my conclusion right there, just based off of that. So your ex-person is this King of Pentacles reverse. They don't have it. They lost it. They can't pay this bill. The bill is here. They can't pay it. So this had to do with throwing someone under the bus energy, and it possibly is this King of Swords energy that they threw under the bus. But at the same time, with the King of Cups saying, I told you so, then I feel like the King of Cups is aware of some sort of revengeful tactics that are coming from this King of Swords energy. That, yeah, King of Cups is telling King of Pentacles, I told you that wasn't going to work. Like, you should have known you weren't going to get away with this, is what that King of Cups is saying to this King of Pentacles. Because the King of Pentacles is the nervous energy. That's the one that can't pay the bill. Obviously, they're in the reverse, so that confirms everything. The Moon card is here. Moon card connected to the Devil energy as well, and the King of Pentacles reverse. So let me dig into this Moon card. Let's see what's going on. All right, so I heard sabotage. Pentacles. I mean, the Moon, you know, obviously is some sort of connection here. And the Moon just happens to be kind of looking down on this King of Pentacles reverse. Like, you know what you did. Look at the face in the Moon. I've never looked at this before until right now. Like, you know what you did. Okay, Moon card, tell me, what did he do? What did the King of Pentacles energy reverse do? All right, so I heard your attraction to. Attraction to what, Moon card? Spirit, what is this? Attraction to little boys. I'm looking at the dogs in this energy too, so this could have had to do with a little bit of bestiality. I just see the King of Pentacles kind of like they're taking tickets from people. Like, you know, come see the big event. I don't know what this is. Like possibly if there was something set up online, maybe they made a video to where they were able to put it on like a third-party site, or was able to bring in money that way. But it would totally be like dark web energy. I don't know anything about the dark web. I would just know it. Naturally, I would think it would house things that you couldn't put on the regular internet. Like this is like totally like off the grid stuff. Never been there. I don't want to know anything about it. But I could imagine, you know, this would have to be like something very secretive attached to this double reverse energy here, how they were getting their money. Like, you know, things that would disgust anybody with a heart. With this moon card. All right, let's talk about the Four of Pentacles over here on this side. So this has to do with displaying and being proud of, but it's more or less ego. Like, look what I've obtained. Look what I have. I'm going to throw it in your face that I have all of this and there's nothing you can do about it. No one can take this from me. Like, this is all of my possessions, all that I feel of value and worth. There's no love here. It's all about money here. Now, whether it's in the upright or the reverse, you know, that's to be determined. But right now, the energy I'm feeling here is that's what got them hemmed up. Is the greed, the possession of money. Pentacles. Pentacles. Devil energy. Let me grab some clarifiers, y'all. This is interesting. I mean, you know, it's like the same song and dance for different individuals, but the commonality of it is all about money and them throwing other people under the bus to be able to obtain and keep it. But then it's like, you know, you were granted all of this because you made a promise. You signed on the dotted line, and now that it's time to pay that bill, you're nowhere to be found. You can't do that. You try to throw other people under the bus thinking that was going to be beneficial, but no, they're also after you as well. So here's the ring card at the bottom of this Lenormand deck for clarifiers. So the ring card to me is full circle. That means what goes around comes around. There's a completion. There's an infinity. There's a loop here with this card. I heard better you than me. All right, so we have some clarifiers that flew out on top of this King of Swords energy. So possibly let's get into that then. I mean, I know I already went over the Justice card reverse, but then when I was talking about the King of Swords being somebody who possibly wore a uniform or was in law enforcement, they're the ones that are basically under the jail at this point. If this King of Pentacles would have it their way, it would be that scenario. And then that Justice card reverse, you know, that just is like a common energy here with the Justice energy. So I just noticed, or put that together rather. But it came out in so many words already. The Ship card in this deck would have to do with distance or travel. And this, what is this? The Luck card, the 4-leaf clover card, would have to do with just that. Just favoritism or just luck being on one side here. And then the Swan cards, this has to do with like a beginning, like, you know, in love. Those two energies coming together to make a union, to make a pact here. You know, if you think about it, this could be like twin energy. You know, look at the card. All right, y'all, what is this? Hang on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see what this is. 2 and 3, 5, 2 and 4, 6, 2, 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 2, 4. All right, well, I'm getting some sort of spring energy here also with this 2. This number 2 card, this luck card, 4-leaf clover. I heard barricade just now. Barricade. What would barricade have to do with this energy? Barricade. So the fact that you're at a distance here would be the best thing for you. So possibly if you are at a distance or you're thinking about moving away, relocating away from this King of Pentacles reverse, don't worry about the expenses, because I'm feeling that with the luck card, that you're destined to get up out of there. And then, you know, I did mention twin flame energy earlier. So whether you're staying or going, you know, this twin flame energy, and I'm not saying specifically to this person, but possibly that there is a chance that there would be some sort of rehabilitation. Or I'm hearing the love will never die, but that's fine and all, but you can still move along on your own personal journey. You don't have to wait for this person. The love will never die. Let me get over here, y'all. Let me see what these other clarifiers are. So if that's some hardcore truth for your ass, then there it is. But the Maze card is here. We have the Compass card, and then we have the Messenger card. And this is still on this King of Swords energy. Ooh, okay. Well, somebody wants to get away with you, but I can't for sure say that it's this king. I mean, I feel like it possibly could be this King of Pentacles reverse, your ex-person, because I feel like there will always be this attachment by way of this ring card energy at the bottom of the deck. There will always be this infinite love here. Right? But there's also, I feel like there's someone else who is looking for a shot. Because this getaway card has everything to do with someone releasing themselves to get to you. Travel, good luck, union, ring card at the bottom of the deck. So that energy belongs towards you, but it could come from two different people here. Because this fell out on top of that King of Swords, the one who I said is possibly behind bars. Well, it wasn't a possible. It's like, yeah, they are locked up. Or the idea was to put them under the jail so they could never be released if the King of Pentacles had it their way. All right, so we have the Maze card. Okay, I said that. So this Maze card has to do with someone getting to the center, but they don't know how. So either they're working their way toward the center or they're working their way outside of the center, further away from where these beautiful birds are, this nice little, you know, sitting area with this feminine energy underneath. So they have no idea. Their heads are in the clouds. They're kind of just roaming around, just hoping. Like they're not really, it's either they're being kept away from, you know, the center where the prize would be, quote unquote, or either they're being dismissed out of the maze. But either way, they're not sure. They have no idea with this energy. The compass is being guided, directed somewhere, something just innately telling you to head this way. And then the Messenger card, this is supposed to be like the best card in this deck because it has to do with good news arriving. So this being on top of this King of Swords, let's see. Let me put it together, y'all. Hold on. I'm just hearing like somebody just, you know, to get to you, like it's in a song or something. I don't even know what song that would belong to, but it seems like a nice little melody, some chords, you know, being played in the background. So it's like someone lovingly is sending you this energy, or they're hopeful to be able to get to you. Compass card. Good news. And the maze. Definitely trying to get to you, but they don't know what direction they're headed in. So if this, wow, okay, that's very interesting, because they are like behind bars is what I'm feeling. But, you know, I guess the story is, how did they end up there? Like, what did this King of Pentacles do? And if it's, you know, if it's not like physical bars, then definitely being blocked off with this maze energy somehow. And they're at a distance, so, you know, the ship card is them wanting to get to you. So are you being, is someone being blocked off from reaching you, collective? Because the King of Pentacles being at a loss. They lost you, they lost others, but they're definitely not trying to lose you forever. So I don't know, the Moon card's going to bring out something, obviously, with this energy here. Let's see. Spirit, you have a clarify for the Moon card. Clarify the Moon card, because I remember looking at the face of the moon like, how could you? You know what, or you know what you did. That's what it was. You know what you did. And I mentioned something about the videos possibly, you know, exposing themselves on the dark web for a coin or two. Like, who did they, or what did they violate to do that or do so? Spirit, clarify the Moon card, please. All right, I'm not going to fight for a card, so we have Pathway here at the bottom of the deck. Message of concern fell out over this message card energy and the good luck card. It's on its side pretty much. But the 5, the 1 and 4, 5 lets me know that it's going to maybe sound good coming from wherever this energy is coming from. Like the, you know, I've wanted you all this time is what I'm getting. They just couldn't say anything. But there still has to be some sort of reservation on your part. Like, not to totally fall hook, line, sinker for this. Because, you know, there maybe is a connection with this person. And you knew this too. So that means this person would have been around your ex-person. And they possibly had been having this desire for you all along. But never said anything. Oh, I mentioned brothers earlier. So could it possibly be the brother of your ex-person, or the close friend, or some, I don't know. I'm really feeling family vibes here. Like one family member stuck the knife in another family member's back to try to keep them from approaching you, because that is your actual twin, but you fell for the false twin. Ooh. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to turn over this last clarifier here on top of this King of Swords touching the ring energy. So let's see. Great fortune, y'all. Okay, so that kind of solidifies what I just said, that this person is possibly being kept from you by way of this King of Pentacles, this jealous ass energy here. Your ex-person, they don't want to see you move along with who you were supposed to meet in the beginning. That's who they're trying to keep blocked. They're trying to put them under the jail. Or, you know, it could be spiritual jail reference. Trying to keep them from getting to you. Great fortune. Pathway. Taking a different path here. A destined path. A new path with butterflies. The road is clear. It's coming out of the woods into the sunlight. Or finally seeing the sunlight through all of the trees. And the path has been built. But there's still something hanging here that's giving this message of concern energy to where, you know, you can't be so quick to jump on board if this were presented to you, because there's still some residue. Or maybe there's something they're having to work through here that's going to, you know, make you say, I don't know if, be like, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you know, you have a point there, you know, but still at the same time, there's cause for reservation. All right, y'all, I'm not done yet. One more. Spirit, thank you so much. Can you provide a spellcaster oracle card, please, for this energy? Surprise, surprise, they wanted you all along. But you know what? If you're still here and you're listening to me and this has resonated, then you probably already know this. So don't be surprised when you get this message. You got the messenger card twice here. Pretty much you being alerted to something in regards to this. Don't be alarmed, okay? Because you heard it here. So keep this video to kind of go back and reference some things that are kind of what you don't see. That moon energy, there's still some stuff that you're not quite privy to at this point. But Spirit, you have a spellcaster card, please, for the energy. Oh, okay. All right. Inspiration at the bottom of the deck. So I would say don't let go of the hopes and dreams. You know, if this was the thing to where you were like, I wonder. There could be possibly some connection here with this light. Look how her inner light is lit up here, and she's willing to exchange a piece of that with someone else by way of a little piece of light in her hand, almost as if she's wanting to make some sort of exchange with someone. But I would imagine the counterpart would be on the other side mirroring this same energy. Like, well, I got a light too. I'm gonna give you a little bit and you could take mine and I'm gonna take yours and we're gonna do this together. All right, I don't even feel like I've ever seen that card in that way. I don't think I have. Anyway, that was specific for this reading, of course. All right, we got a chunk of cards here that turned, oh, they're in the reverse. So on this maze energy, someone trying to find their way, gotta find my way back to you, okay? All right, career is in the reverse, talent is in the reverse, family is in the reverse, truth is in the reverse, healing is in the reverse. All of these things are things that they neglected. They neglected all of these things. All of the things that really should have been like prioritized to them. Family, truth, talent, career, healing. But they put money over everything. Everything. So these are the things they're coming to you for guidance for. Or they know that you are like, I heard the way, the truth, and the light. Hence truth here. And the light reference from here. They need to link up to you to be able to get this healing, to get this truth, to get their family, to get this talent, and to get this career. They were at a loss with all of this, trying to chase these pentacles. But I don't know, collective, it's up to you whether you're going to entertain this or not. I just heard, for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. Okay, hello, because you know with this devil card energy, they're not serving nobody but this devil. So they're not allowed entry, period. So, all right, y'all. I hope this helps.